Hey ho! Sky here. This is going to be a two-parter. This is too epic to cut out all the meat and potatoes. Okay, I can't just leave you with the broth. And that's what it felt like. So, two-parter. Love you. Hello, critters. And it's time to get back into some more Critical Role. And guess what came in today? Outfit check! Villains beware, cause you're about to be dead. Whee! I'm so happy. Marisha is not done playing loud enough. Let's see how many of Vox Machina are going to be in Whitestone, and are they going to visit the bakery? I need to know. Because Laudna would love the pastries. She would love the pastries. Oh my god, get a pastry made by Pike. Hello, yes, please. So let's hop into episode 36. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member, get access to awesome emotes.
Go ahead and jump
into
into
tonight's episode.
Critical Role.
Don't watch my resurrection.
Don't what her resurrection? Don't botch her resurrection? We'll save you, Laudna.
One by one we climb until you reach the top. Hold your breath and roll. Well, one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. We all share the same goal. Hold your breath and roll. From darkness our friendship will rise. Thursday night.
Critical Role, another wonderful Thursday with my internet besties.
And welcome back.
Hi, Maddie
So,
Cakes.
last we
Let's
left
go.
off, you hear the tree close behind you. Welcome to Whitestone.
This is
Is this the tree?
yeah. Shit.
At about this point,
Loudness tree?
I think so. I mean, she said it was a giant one in the middle of town.
Yeah.
she grabs the staff and begins stepping in a northward direction towards the castle. Before a couple of steps pass, she turns and goes, You can follow.
Oh.
Orm, out of old habit, falls in where Derek would, to the right and behind Keyleth, and where Lita then did, and just starts trailing the Tempest.
Okay.
I walk next to Ashton, who's carrying.
Very tightly holding the package on my back.
The
Okay.
package, the precious
As
cargo.
you progress, kind of following in fern, or fresh cut grass, and Orm definitely.
I love that Laura.
You notice that as she walks, the
and
cloak that she
Marisha
wears,
both
this
wearing their
mantle
clear
of
glasses.
beautiful shifting colors of leaves, it trails just gently across the ground behind her. It doesn't push through and leave a mark across the dirt and dust, but you see where she walks, there's almost like a 5 to 10 second period where grass seems to grow and kind of leave just a faint image of where she walks behind, this little
That's really
touch of
neat.
nature just
That's
kind
so
of blooming
beautiful.
in her wake.
I am on the
Leo.
verge of tears.
I'm on the verge of tears as well.
With that also. What do you all do?
I'm a master craftsman, Jenny Pockapee, C-Pop Industries. Fern here is a bit of a, jack of all trades.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Sense the odd fey nature around you with but a glance?
Oh, thank you.
I wonder if
Thank
she's
you.
going to try to
You're
pick her pocket.
very wonderful. I really like this piece.
Thanks. I don't think I've ever met an automaton with so much personality.
Oh, I get that a lot. It's because I was created as an ancient killer 1,000 years ago. An assassin by a long gone land or civilization.
Yep.
But I forgot all that, and now I'm just trying to be helpful.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you've chosen a different path. Redemption is often a wonderful aspiration.
I agree.
I have a tangled relationship with the gods, you could say.
Oh. Are they trustworthy? Or?
Some may be, but I tend to be more of a believer in the world we call home.
How can you tell which ones to trust?
Sometimes you have to meet them.
You've met the gods.
A few. She keeps walking.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm feeling in over my depth. I feel like we're really in over our depth.
My
with its
cheeks
own
are gonna
kind of
hurt. I'm
internal
gonna be
courtyard
smiling
wall
all night.
And tower 3 stories almost to the sky. You see this intricate clock tower. You see all of these incredible carvings that
You might have known the man who brought us together, Bertrand Bell?
That fuck.
indeed I do, yes. This past danger, but if what you say is true and this is indeed this Odohan figure responsible, I'll have to look into it and ask around myself.
It's the same people.
Your name again, I'm sorry.
Ashton.
Ashton. Keyleth.
Yeah, hi.
Can I, how do I say this respectfully? Can I look at the body? Inspect the corpse. Beginning to help pull away the wrapping. Like, when we were attacked in Zephyra, the assassins utilized a particular venom that is extremely rare. Prevent resuscitation.
Their plans were to kill
Friend wasn't
Kiki.
killed.
She's already been brought back once before. Came back as something a little different than she was the first time, if that makes sense.
She kind of nods. I'm quite familiar with those who find different paths through fate
Oh.
when they return.
Vex and Vax. I mean
I don't know
Vax.
if that makes things more.
So you're now on the walkway that leads up onto the hills of the
Yeah,
castle.
and
So
because it's been
there's
animated,
no-
we know
no
what it
real moves
looks
beyond
like.
just the do believe the Lord is in.
Percy.
is in,
But regardless,
No mercy.
the Lord is in his office, I believe.
Oh.
Lord is in his office.
And the
Very
lady.
paranoid. This whole place is really hitting my paranoia.
The
I feel very
kids?
exposed.
Are there
This is a
bears?
lot. You don't know. I hope you know what you're doing.
Ashton, just be yourself around this fella. I'm sure he's gonna like you a lot.
I promise I will not be myself around this person. We want to get shit done.
Orem,
Okay.
you notice you're being followed.
Okay.
Glancing about, you see a shadow out of the corner of your eye down behind you in the hall that just vanishes.
Size?
About your size.
One of the kids.
Lord Rolo. Yes, Captain Kynan. I have guests who wish to speak with you at the behest of Lady Keyleth, who is also here.
So be on
At
your
this
best
point,
behavior.
he looks back, and Keyleth is actually fallen back in the hallway. We are a month out from Apogee Solstice, which means many different forces are working towards goals, altruistic and nefarious.
We
Yeah.
haven't even told you everything we found out.
Very well, let them in.
Oh, the timing. The moon's
There's a
haunted.
city on the moon. There's a cage over the moon. There's forces in Marquette that are trying to, I don't know, break it free.
People who were born under that moon. Maybe you were. I don't know. I don't really know you yet, but there's a possibility. Because people who are Ruidus born, sometimes they go. These people have been going after them.
The unseelie court's all up in this shit.
And sometimes my parents are doing. That doesn't matter.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, do
I know you sound like conspiracy theorists, but I swear all of it's true.
If I'm gonna be honest, I'm already quite exhausted.
Yeah. Kiki.
Could you write this all down for me?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, that would be useful.
Thank you. And good luck with your not murdering people.
It's been, I think, 6 days since I've tried to murder.
That soon.
everyone.
That soon. I thought that
really
was
well.
further back. This is a recent change.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
One day at a time.
one day at a time.
You look into
Oh,
what looks to be
Percy.
a large meeting chamber, a dual set of stained glass windows on the opposite side of the room that together form the sun tree in autumn colors.
This is Rolo we're talking about.
In the center of that wall, elevated. To kind of break up the somewhat beautiful, cheerful color, you see hanging a single dark leather mask with two round lenses over the
hell
eyes
yeah.
and a long, curved,
Oh,
bird-like
hell
beak
yeah.
that just sort of sits and looms about 7 or so feet
Ow,
above on
ow.
the wall. Percival, I have to take my leave, unfortunately, but I just wanted to ensure that you were aware that these individuals, whatever they need, whatever they ask of you, it comes from the will of Zephyra as well. And that will be taken under consideration. Of course.
Oh shit.
And she just turns and
No mercy,
exits
mercy.
the room. I am Lord Percival Frederick Stein von Mussel Koloski de Rolo III, architect of enlightened progress of the Chamber of Whitestone.
A delicate situation, Lord de Rolo.
Go, choose your words.
I'm fairly certain that you know our fallen friend. She hails from this village. You've encountered her before.
He was there as well.
Yes.
Should we just...
She,
I'm just gonna put her down.
the tree in the center of town?
Might as well just get to it.
Well, it was brought to a
Putting it-
dinner by a woman named Delilah.
The left eye twitch a bit at the mention of the name as you kind of pull back and reveal the still cold body of Vladna.
Oh, this
He just kind of looks forward and inspects her
is so horrifying.
in silence.
I'm so scared.
Is that we've been traveling with her for the past few weeks.
It's, years for me.
Years.
It's interesting how these things come together, yes? I appreciate you bringing her home to rest.
No, not to rest. Her life was ended by a very evil woman, Odahan Thul. We were told you had the ability, you had some connection, something that could bring her back.
He picks his glasses up and puts them on and kind of presses them to the center of his forehead.
Do you have divine magic?
I have little interest in the power of the divine, but it does occasionally serve its purpose. I do not have such an ability, and what you ask is certainly no easy task. Death is a certainty of all mortal life, and such powerful magics are rare, costly, and sometimes push against the order of fate itself. Now, why should we undertake such a trial for your friend when so many others fall and are surrendered to dust?
Think about how
Respectfully.
often it was done for you and your
I
entire
think, Lord
group.
de Rolo, because Laudna is a bloom of goodness that has grown out of a history of darkness that deserves to be nourished and grow. I've learned a lot at home, and I know your story.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. If every person came to me in this town who lost someone important to them and demanded they be brought back to life, not only would that destroy the order that we all fight so hard to maintain, but it would become an impossibility.
She's not any person. She's special. She was chosen.
You say the word chosen, and he looks down at her and swallows hard. Indeed, she was. You'll have to speak with the one who can.
Pike.
Walk with me downstairs. Captain!
Or
door
are we
opens.
going to
Yes,
the Raven Queen?
Lord Percival? I know it's early. Wake her up if it is, but if you could please summon Pike Trickfoot to the castle.
Pickle!
I need her to weigh on a matter of life and death.
Pickle! Pickle!
And if she's not home, she might be at the bakery. But yes, please.
Let's go
let
to
her know
the
it's in-
bakery and say this,
It's at the
please.
behest and request of the Lord of the Tempest. Sorry, the voice of the Tempest.
You know, the thing about us, we're focused on one particular thing. And you and Plant Lady before, you guys seem like you have a lot on your plates. Sure would be nice if we could take a little bit off.
Daddy, they were talking about the moon, and they were talking about all sorts of strange things and people. Crackpots? No. It helps to be a little crazy.
Fit in the palm of Chetney's hand. There's a miniaturized rocking horse, but instead of a horse's head, it has a wolf's head.
You had that on you? You still haven't
Still
made me
haven't made
anything?
her anything, yeah.
Yours is very intricate. It's very detailed.
Pike Trickfoot should be arriving shortly, and right at this time the
Ashley.
doors open. You see a pair of half-elven teenagers wearing hunting gear start pushing in. You did not! I got 2 more than you! Shut up! And kind of begins running up the steps. Says, of course I got more than you! You're terrible at it every time we go out there. And there's another half-elven
Bex?
woman, looks about in her 30s or so, dressed in a comfortable light blue blouse, gray pants, knee-high leather boots, with a bow strung over her back, black feather behind her ear. She takes her bow off. I'm terribly sorry. Hello, everyone. Percy, and kind of gives him a quick kiss, and he kind of gives her a kiss back, and also you can see there's a kind of a somewhat nervous energy to him. Just kind of this sudden chaos hitting all at once in the middle of the castle, and kids running past and guards. Not that I mean to pry. But who are you, and what pleasure do we have you here in our castle? You live here.
She was. Just missed her. She's,
Shit.
she's off. She said she was off to Asilra.
You knew my father, in-law, Derek.
Indeed, I did know Derek. He was at our wedding, darling. Right, yes, he was.
Must have been quite a ceremony.
They both together say, "You have no idea," in unison. So you were the ones who sent Bertrand. You're friends of Bertrand's.
Bell's Hills,
That's
after
why
all.
Why are you so tense, darling? They're friends. They've just come with quite a request. Well, I'm certain we could do our best.
Lose another, we were just explaining to Lord Rolo, lady, we've brought home a daughter of Whitestone. One of yours.
The one that
Very.
looks just like her.
Special one of yours.
Have you Yes, I've reached out to Pike. Well, good. Hopefully she can sort this out. I'm going to go get changed. I'm a sweaty mess. It's been a pleasure. Up the stairs after the two younger half-elves.
You can see the resemblance.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Between who and...
What?
She was the woman that Wagner was. She's very beautiful.
Oh.
Were you here when the Briarwoods were here?
Yeah.
William's eyes.
Only what Laudna told us.
Even the darkest of times can give rise to beauty. Sometimes things fall only to be built up better.
Yeah.
And
Not gonna
Delilah
cry.
was responsible for all this
You're
darkness,
gonna cry.
right?
Her and her husband and a number of compatriots, yes.
That Laudna could receive the same rebirth and second chance that Whitestone received.
And she's also been plagued by Delilah too, so you share that in common.
Her fate is beyond me, and I have to speak with her.
And she's
And he looks
walking
out, and
in.
you can see kind of like jogging up the pathway that leads to the castle. A short, gnomish woman, white hair pulled back into a messy bun that's kind of falling apart as she runs, and bits of it are kind of tangled behind. Bright yellow sun blouse that kind of drifts into a white apron.
Yep.
Little chubby around the face, and these kind of meaty arms as she kind of charges up quickly. Percy! Percy! Yes, Pike? It's early. You don't normally call me to the castle. I'm a little confused. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, greetings.
I'm Pike.
What do you do around here?
I bake. Namely,
you're a baker.
Chopped up. It's called the Slayer's Cake. It's a little ways into the city there.
Oh.
I'm more of a manager at this point, but I still like to get.
I look at Lord Rolo. I thought you said she was
She's a baker?
a holy woman. She runs a bakery.
You can have multiple interests. Sorry to pull you away from your morning goods, but they seek the restoration of a fallen friend. Oh, okay. It's been a little bit. Pulls from the blouse a golden symbol that resembles these.
Sharon Ray.
I have a friend who's also a god, and this is what I used to talk to her.
Wait,
A baker that can bring someone back to life.
Well, I didn't make any promises.
Okay.
And at this point now, she looks down and like, oh no, this poor thing. And she kind of kneels down next to her and kind of like brushes the hair out of Laudna's face.
She looked like that before she died.
Yeah. This is her.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
A little weird, but
She killed once before.
takes all kinds.
She was. Were you at the? She died in the tree, and then she was brought back.
Lord Percival goes, she was on the sun tree, Pike. Oh. And you hear a voice from the stairs above. Oh. You see, just having stepped down the spiral staircase to the left where she had previously vanished, Lady Vexalia, kind of frozen, looking down. Percy, was this?
I have chills.
Was
It was you. She was you.
she quickly steps down the staircase next to Pike and kind of looks back up at Percy. We have to help them. We did this to her. We're the reason she was on that tree to begin with. Darling, Pike, can you? Pike goes, I don't know.
I cast a spell on her to sort of keep her body.
And that's after walking around for decades.
You know, kind of exchanges an odd look.
Well, she was different from some of us.
Sure. When she came back to life, she was not quite alive, not quite dead.
Seems her corruption endures. Do you know any can I get like a few? Looks over at Vex, goes, diamonds, yes, I'll be right back. And she
Shakes out her pockets.
right.
We're doing it right here.
Okay, let's make some space here. And she begins
Oh
my god.
Oh my god. If we resurrect her,
Pulls the
we
symbol
call
forward and
Marisha and
begins
have her
marking
drive from the
these
house to the studio.
Loops. Pike now holding the symbol further, reciting some words, whispering to herself a bit. Yeah, it's been a while. Right. Okay.
Okay.
We're good. Don't worry. I totally have this. It's all fine. Pike, my dear, here. Hands her. Looks to be a cluster of 4 diamonds of different sizes. They're affixed to other pieces of jewelry. I trust your eye. Takes them and holds them in her hand. And just closes her eyes.
He's gonna start rolling.
A moment passes in silence. Another moment, and you can hear the ever so faint sound of, is it an incantation? Is it a prayer? You're uncertain. The drawn out time, the lack of response of anything begins to build up an anxiety and a fear. And Pike goes, oh, no, it's a B, not a C. Sorry. She speaks an incantation. The ground and the sigil around Londa immediately lights up in this bright, vibrant golden hue. The entire chamber now is just alight with sparkles and energies. Lord Rolo kind of takes a step back and takes a deep breath. Vexalia kind of comes up to his side and holds his arm, clutches her holy symbol, and now muttering under her breath, opens her eyes once more, and where you once saw pupils, you now see a bright golden light to match the color of the sigils just beaming from her face. And you can see she reaches out and places her other hand on the chest
Those are who I would choose.
of Laudna's cold body. You see the body begin to shift and lift, be carried up off the ground, where Pike's hand almost lifts her. I can feel her soul.
She's not
It's
alone.
adrift. Not yet beyond our reach. That's good. What is... There's something else here. Holding her back. I can't...
Let her go, Delilah.
Percy? She pulls her hand back, and all the light vanishes. Laudna
No.
hits the ground, and you watch as Pike kind of like sits back a bit, her hand still out in front. There's 2 souls bound to this body, and I can't separate them.
She's a Horcrux.
Not like this. 2 souls.
Oh my
One
god.
of them is Delilah Briarwood.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're gonna go to break.
Oh my god! We gotta get Marisha here. We gotta get Marisha here.
It's an early break!
Yeah, because we gotta get Marisha. How dare! Ah! What? Oh my god!
Oh, we just gotta see this.
I don't want to go to break. Let's not.
I know it's an early break, but I couldn't think of a better moment to go to break. So,
It's the 3rd soul.
Oh, come on. Oh, she came.
nevertheless, we're gonna take a break here.
Okay.
Back here in a few minutes to pick up from what this is. We'll see you shortly.
Okay. Galdane, I'm gonna have to stay away from the internet because now I have to go film Rings of Power. I love your face. I'll BRB. Oh my gosh.
The ritual now halted by Pike Trickfoot, withdrawing and telling the Lord and Lady of Whitestone that indeed, residing in the same space that Laudna's spirit is currently held, is also Delilah Briarwood. Clicks his cane onto the ground. She is to remain gone.
No.
What do you mean?
That's not how this works.
That's exactly how this works. Do you have any idea, any possible notion of what creature you would possibly be unleashing?
No.
Then you are one of the lucky few.
Haven't you ever lost someone that you've cared about before?
I've lost nearly everyone I've cared about.
So then you know how it feels.
Yes.
Exactly.
And they're all still gone.
Not all of
Most
them.
of them, at least. When you call a spirit back to the body, you have to reach out to the spirit and be like, hey, come back. And then it's like, okay, or no, I'm good. And I can't even talk to your friend because Delilah's there.
Can you talk to Delilah?
I'm not gonna talk to Delilah. Are you kidding me? Vex at this point goes,
So Pike, I
Percy,
love it.
look,
Oh my god, Matt's crushing it.
we have to try something. There has to be a way we can do something, right?
But doesn't the ritual appeal to the soul? Can we just appeal to Laudina?
No way. We are bringing Delilah back into this world.
Respectfully, Lord de Rolo, wasn't your soul held by another?
Yes.
What did your friends do?
Ooh.
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Terrible.
No
Fucking
more
garbage.
ruinous dice.
Those dice.
Everybody break those dice. They're
Guys are
cursed.
cursing us right now.
I'm certain she was a wonderful woman. We've all lost wonderful people, but whatever joy or smile she would bring back would be far outweighed by the death that Delilah would bring should she return. And that is final!
She's been back. She's been back this whole time.
He starts walking away.
What if we could end her for good?
Then do
Then
it.
do so without my aid. And he continues to walk
Purse. No mercy.
Please, Pike, there's got to be some way we can...
away. Let me think. There might be some scriptures and practices. It's not my specialty. I don't know. Darling, please. At least let them try something. Anything. She looks down and kind of like cradles Laudina's head in her hand and looks at her and kind of runs her finger along the ear cuff that forms the pointed elven
my heart.
ear. We both have some fault in this, don't we? Lord de Rolo stops his exit.
Oh, he's...
Doesn't look back.
Oh, no.
Just clutching the top of his cane. Then tell me if you find a way that is satisfactory. Delilah stays gone.
These scriptures or whatever, are they at your bakery?
No, I wouldn't. Why would I keep them at a bakery?
I don't know, that's where you go every day?
I
It
think
just seems
Imogen...
No, that's a valid point. No, I don't.
And Percy,
I-
don't throw hands.
Let me check at my house.
Bish? Are we going to Pike's?
Maybe.
Oh my god, are we
I don't
going
know.
to
I
Pike's?
haven't done this in a long time,
Let's
and
go to
and this
Pike's.
kind of thing is a little new to me. Vex, you want to come? Just beyond the staircase, off to the side, reliefs of individuals, like little busts.
Do you want to break one?
You
Go up to
figure at a
Percy's
certain
and
angle you
tip
might
it
be able
over.
to
That's a bitch.
approach one without being seen by the guards that are posted at the top of the staircase.
Take a good look at the one on the right. Just give it a good look in the face.
You glance over and look at it, and it looks like it is a bust of an older, stuffy man, big mustache, high collar coat.
Got a fine punch.
You give it a fine punch.
Give it a fine punch.
Fine.
Roll a strength check.
This is what happens when barbarians get bored.
That's not a 20. That's not eyesight. No, nothing.
What'd you get?
1.
No way. Crack! It impacts, and this is a denser stone than you expected. And right as you pull your fist back, you hear like the snap of a knuckle and that like immediate warm pain fill your fist. And right at that moment, you also hear. You glance over to your right, and kind of that is looks
Baby Burst!
gray, light bits of armor across its back, and what looks to be.
It's a good thing he's got arthritis.
About 25, 30 feet from you.
I'm gonna slowly walk up.
He's a picture.
You walk up to the
We're
bears.
walking up to the bears.
Slowly. I'm not gonna try and start shit.
Okay.
I'm done.
The larger one is still resting. The other two large ones kind of start moving into a defensive position.
Hey. I'm gonna kneel down.
Make an animal handling check.
All right. So it goes.
Stranger bear with kids.
Must be nice having people just do what you need them to by growling at them and having them not expect you to have to explain yourself. I'm jealous. He's an asshole. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine for you, but could you do me a favor? Just, if you're ever feeling it, shit somewhere inappropriate and think of me.
You walk away,
Yeah.
and the younger bear that's been staring at you this whole time slowly plops back down and joins the other two in a nap.
Follow this one.
What are their names? What are their names?
Yeah.
I want to know. I know I'm not even there.
They're on the council, though.
Hey, it's Editing Sky again. Remember, this is a two-parter. Okay. So make sure you go on to part 2. Don't forget. Okay, thanks, Sky. Yeah, bye. I can't wait to read your thoughts, critters. I love your face so heckin' much. This Sunday, my own Sunday campaign is going to be returning on Legends of Alos, and we're releasing a lot of really cool, fun visuals. So don't forget to subscribe, become a member if you haven't already. I love your heckin' face.
Hi, I'm Fresh Cut Grass.
What do you mean?
I'm Fresh Cut Grass.
That's your name?
That's what I'm called. Yeah.
Oh.
Like your first name?